Hi, Byron Martinez, son of Byron Martinez, Maria Flores, and today I presented on Project Áhari 2030. Project Áhari is supposed to address, for those who don't know, Áhari means for the ancestors. So this is for the ancestors, for the people that have gone before us and have actually had similar ambitions before. We're just saying that now we need to actually put boots on the ground and try to get it accomplished. But what the project is supposed to accomplish is, and what it addresses, is that after roughly 70 years of us being in California, in Los Angeles, we still don't have a home per se that we can go to actually just have our culture on display. So today what I said was, if you try to introduce your neighbor, your coworker, or a friend to the culture, you don't have a designated place that you can send them to actually witness the culture and learn about the culture. So with Áhari, it's supposed to address one, that, and then two, I think historically, you have to have lived within a 5-mile radius of Los Angeles to be engaged within the community, and we want to change that paradigm, right? Where Malcolm X famously said that we're not outnumbered, we're out-organized. So we have all these Garinagu in Vegas, in Arizona, in Temecula, in Palmdale, Lancaster, Bakersfield, and we're not communicating with them. Our engagement is very limited as far as how do we communicate with these people, see what they want, deliver on it, but more so, how do we utilize them? So these are all a bunch of resources that we're not utilizing appropriately. So Project Áhari is supposed to, the second bullet point for that is to address that, is that engagement paradigm.
That sounds like a monumental job. We're talking about maybe $1 million?
I would probably say, actually up close to like 30
million.
Yeah, I would probably say for like the entire project. So just to describe the project for your viewers is that we're looking to do a cultural center, multi-level, probably about 6 floors with 3 floors of parking underneath, a museum, a performance venue, entertainment space, technology space, conference rooms, and so forth. Almost like a one-stop shop for the girlfriend culture and any kind of culture that can identify along with us also.
What are some of the resources you're tapping into to be able to fundraise, or is it a grant?
Yeah.
Is it a combination?
So initially, what I want to do, I think right now the most important thing is to actually formulate, right? So we need a structure that we can, we need a plan and a structure, right? So I'm actually going to start off with private initiative. So in the past, historically, we've had individualized initiatives that don't go towards a larger cause. Let's just say, so you have Mr. Garifuna, you might have a Miss Garifuna, you might have a dance, but these are all for-profit events that are going towards a specific individual, and not towards the greater good. So we're going to try to consolidate as many of these as possible, because I think also that we can actually offer them at a better value proposition to the customer, right? Because we know what the culture wants. We think we have a good idea of how to deliver it, and then we can deliver it at a caliber that's going to be respective of the people. And then start off with that, and use those kind of funds to actually get the foot in for what it is that we want, along with the structure. And I also have the vision to create a subscription-based website where we can all become members for $60 a year, and you would get a discount on the events that we're going to have, and also on any kind of merchandising that we sell. And this is going to make the community be a lot more inclusive, and also hold us accountable, because now we have members that are expecting us to deliver upon what it is that we're saying.
Byron, so I would say maybe $60 a month, because we're talking about millions, right? So, but that's just ideas, but I'm glad that you guys have capitalized on this idea, because I remember Mr. Tomas Zúñiga from, remember Gem?
Yes, I remember Gem. Yeah.
He had a same plan, same idea, but it never really materialized into anything.
And we need to find out why these things didn't materialize and how we can learn from them and grow from them, right? So one of the things that I hope for, and this organization doesn't have a name yet, right? Because, like I said, we're going to have the Exploratory Committee next year. So there's no name. This is just a project that's going to be within the organization. This is just one project.
A website. Can you tell our
we don't quite have a website yet. We just.
But when
you know what? I'm sorry. That's actually a QR code for the sign up. It's not a website. It's a Google Forms. So once you scan the QR code, I can actually insert it for you. You can insert it later on in your
Text it
edits.
to us so we could put it on
Yes,
this interview.
Yes. I'll send the link to the QR code so people can sign up, get some more information. If you want to form the exploratory committee, again, this is to bring our best and brightest minds together to accomplish a great task. I always kind of I model this after the Manhattan Project in World War II. So with the Manhattan Project in World War II, you had the Allies and Germany racing to create an atomic bomb. And the U.S. created the Manhattan Project as a secret project to say, this is do or die, now or never.
Do it.
So we had to bring all our universities, all our brightest minds together to say, we must make this happen. And we was able to beat Hitler to the atomic bomb by about roughly a month. But that's because all the great people came together. All the great minds came together to say, you know what, we need to put ego aside, we need to put everything aside and say, this objective must be reached. And I like this to that.
Okay, good.
Brief and long. Definitely, they say at the Oscars, don't start to think everybody because you might forget someone. So I'll just try to keep it as general as possible and extend a great deal of gratitude to first God for allowing us to congregate today. And secondly, I want to thank this Martin said, I want to thank the police for the credit and for Bernard for celebrating with us and allowing us to have a celebration. And then third, I want to thank my wife, Gladys Gamboa, for assisting me for all these years and making sure that I can stay focused and keep everything moving forward. And a big thank you to the organizing committee for allowing me to be a part of this process. It was something that I've always seen from afar, never really been a part of, and being a part of it was very eye-opening. I encourage everyone to join and see how they can contribute to next year's mass and future masses. And definitely to you people for coming out today and making this possible, because this wouldn't be anything without you guys, for coming out. So give yourself a round of applause for coming out. And believe it or not, I actually wrote something down prepared, but my son is using my phone to live stream right now, so I have notes in front of me. So a couple things I need you guys with. I wanted to announce Project Áhari 2030. It's an initiative that I'm working on for next year. And what this is we're trying to get a Garifuna cultural center here in Los Angeles, a place that people right now we're at the level where, if you wanted to tell your coworker or your neighbor or your friend to come experience your culture and learn about your culture, you don't really have a home to send them to, a place to send them to. So Project Áhari aims to resolve that. What it is, it'll be a cultural center that has an urban museum, a performance space, event space, conference rooms, meeting rooms, and everything that can help embody our culture and move our culture forward. So, next year we're looking to develop an exploratory committee. I encourage everyone to scan the QR code that's on the poster and sign up. Whether or not you just want additional information or you want to be a part of the exploratory committee, I really truly encourage you because this culture is for us and we need to be able to move it forward so that we can leave something for the generation that's coming behind us. So, the last bit that I wanted to do here was read a Garifuna pledge from Mr. Frank Palacios, something that I thought was very beautiful. It's in the back of your book. I think that as Garifuna, we love our culture and we need to have a model that we adhere to. And this is the closest one that I can find right now. So, the Garifuna pledge by Frank Palacios. I am a Garifuna, and I am my brothers and sisters' keeper, especially if they are Garifuna. Thank God for making me a Garifuna. I have a duty and a responsibility to preserve our language, customs, and traditions. I will help those who are shouldering the load of Garifuna's woe by any means necessary, even if only through my donation